Hello and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, the Shivering Isles. In the last episode we entered the realm of madness and we fought our way through the old town of Sedefin, as well as defeated the gatekeeper of the Fringe and entered the realm proper. This episode, we are going through the part of the Shivering Isles called Dementia. Oh.
Yes?
I mean, I could understand that if I had been following you. I have not. But at least you're still alive. So, our mission right now is... well, task is to head for New Sheoth and eventually find Qa'Rajh. It seems we have chosen the shorter road, at least from the Fringe and the gates to New Sheoth. So, let's get going. Jared. Okay. So we saw that there was... where did that go? Wasn't there a spider creature of some sort? So, lots of new horrors and other stuff awaits us. Now, I will not be going for enterable locations such as the cave there. At least not this time. I want to get to New Sheoth first and sort of start things off before I start getting myself distracted. Camps, however, are a different story, as they mainly just have an open area for me to enter and then leave once I'm done. So we discovered that these not vines, but in fact hardened drops of black tar from the mushroom trees. Dementia, as we chose last time by our dice roll, is the darker of the two sides, but according to Haskell, that does not look friendly. It is the least dangerous. At least the creatures here wasn't described as downright deadly. Let's see what that thing was. Unpleasant to look at, certainly, but voracious hunger. Oh. So the cave up here is not one I'm going to be entering. Oh, there's one of them spider types. Elytra, I think they were called? Well, whatever it is, it's dead. Elytra matron. At Eco. So the... oh! What? Blackroot lair. Something dealt with this gromite. Wasn't me, because I haven't been through here yet. So that likely means that it's a gromite lair. I was about to say, wonder what have killed that gromite, but... Painbringer. Yes. So like I said, I'm not heading in. No castles, or if a fort is on the way, as in directly by the road, I might go in and clear out the courtyards and the overworld facilities. this is not the road. Chances are this leads to that fortress. Now, if the creatures of this game and DLC were more intelligent, they would use these cliffs for ranged-based assault. But they're not. Ooh. Another hunger. Looks lithe. Of course, it doesn't mean it's not dangerous. That likely just means that it's fast. And I don't want to deal with it. Ravenous. I have not yet seen any creatures that dwell in the water. So, no slaughterfish or the equivalent of them in this realm thus far. I'm not saying that they don't exist because I don't know if they do or not. But I haven't seen them yet. Quite frankly, I'm thankful for that. So that would be Pinnacle Road, leading to Mad God's Boot and Shallow Grave. I wonder what's out on the tip. For some other day. So, wait, are we completely off of the road? Because, no. The map marker is just a bit askew from where we are actually facing. It seems I hear a Gromite, and I see a Gromite. Well, that's at least something. They aren't exactly stealthy creatures, so... Oop. So Gromites might actually be a more logical replacement for bandits. We did meet a zealot in the last one, which I assumed to be the bandits, but my money is more on Gromites, even though they fill more the role of goblins. Are there creatures that dwell in the water? Oh. What is that? A large gathering of crystals? Oh, and... is there something guarding it? Nope, doesn't actually look like that, so... just continue on. So what is the deal with these crystals? Now they did have an appearance in Sedefin where one of them was sort of the main focus point. There's a vista nearby, a landmark, and one of them also popped up off of the ground where it stayed afterwards. Might just be a feature. We'll just see what this landmark is about. It could be the Hill of Suicides, judging from the map and the marker's location. Fairly large body of water, this. A series of lakes. Is there nothing living in this water, or is that just me being overly cautious? Oh, that's something. That's something pretty big. What was that? And more importantly, are there more? Oh, I thought it was deeper. What are you? A hulking scalon. Those are gills. No, thank you. That looks a lot more dangerous than a slaughterfish. Oh. Is that a spirit of sorts? And is it hostile? Get in merry rabble. You cannot speak with this restless soul. Okay, well, then I won't. Hill of Suicide. Not easy. Salonia Viria. Are there anyone here I can talk to? Limak. So, the people killed themselves on this hill, or what's the deal here? Well, that didn't exactly make me any the wiser. Let's go back to the road. Oh, I was about to say, am I under attack from something? I would rather not want to be. Straight south. That should be where the road is. Oh! Holy! What is that tree monster? Ow! So it has range attacks too. Okay. Unpleasant. What are you? An elder gnarl. Looks like a Spriggan on steroids. Ah, here were the crystals. Or crystalline shapes. I don't know if they're technically crystals. The one in Sedefin was described as an obelisk. Which of course could be made of. I think that's another tree creature. Oh, yes it is. So that's their idling sound. That's also a new thing. With new monsters comes new idling sounds and thus new dangers for me to be aware of. Well, as long as you are aware of them, I suppose that's definitely a start. A cave and a fort nearby, but not of interest. Like I said, a minimum amount of distractions is... Well, we are about halfway to New Sheoth. So if we make it there quickly, there's no saying that we can't find a different location and use that for the rest of this episode. There's another crystalline obelisk over there. So this... What? Oh! Very walk! Nothing! Venomous. Oh, well, they do have pearls. There's a camp nearby, but it seems we will be going straight this way anyway. Bellwalks are pretty hard to spot. Thankfully, they, as many other creatures, have an idling sound, so if your sneak is decent and you're not rushing, you should be able to find them before they find you. Of course, if they do, well, have something big and heavy and scary ready to whack the ballywalk in its head. It doesn't have that much hit. It doesn't have that many hit points. Oh. What is this? So camps, flooded camp. Camps in the map in the Shivering Isle Isles seems to be more like half-built sheds. Oh. And Scalon, was it? See another one down further. Yeah, that's new. Oh, a bit up. Like, sure. That hit the tree. Oh, no, it actually did. Aha! Well, that's a scale less. Sure don't mind that. Is there treasure inside? Hard to tell. It is flooded after all, and it is not deep enough. Oh, oh, well, not much, but there's still something. Now, where out did you go, mate? Quite far, it seems. Is there something bigger living here as well? Rather than... Ah, there you are. So most of these lakes and bodies of waters are actually fairly... Oh, what was that? Was that you again? Most of these lakes are actually fairly low bodies of water. Another crystalline shape. So the risk of drowning, at least here, is not that great. Still though, I wouldn't be surprised. That's a scale on land. Okay, so they are worse than slaughterfish. Because slaughterfish don't do land. Scale on brute. Okay, we stopped. I was about to say, I'll just leave you to your shakings. Well, this looks like a rickety bridge. Okay, well. By the map, we're almost there. It could also be that rather than going out and face danger, that we should talk to people in the town and obtain quests. An elytra and a null. Let's take them one at a time. No need to rush this or put ourselves in unnecessary danger. So there's a landmark. That's probably the town. So apart from the Grumites, I'm not really finding a whole lot of... I was about to say. You proved me wrong. Well. So there's a marker here, landmark here too. Those scalons are... Well, I haven't been in close combat with them, but to be honest, I'd rather not. New Sheoth graveyard. That seems pretty straightforward. Are there... Helene's tombstone. Helene the Deaf. She never heard it coming. Okay. Lop Gromurkron. Died. We ate him and buried the bones here. Pleasant. Mean. May your spirits swim forever. Mean half-tail. Being Breninius, noble but poor. Well, that didn't really say anything about how he died. Indari. Remember Indari. One day she will rise and take her vengeance. I would rather if she didn't. Vilval Terra was thrown in this hole. Hopefully dead when that happened. Ranasta. Ranasta lies here covered in glory and dirt. Lace set. Faster than the wind, done without a stump. Yeah, speed doesn't do much for you if you don't have. Oh! I was about to say, is that a fish? No, it's a scalon. I'll be. Alright, well, took him down. Just got a landmark or two. Am I floating? Yeah, figured. Well, like all other landmarks, it will probably play a role in oh, there's a settlement nearby. Hey, yeah. Whoa. No, thank you. What did that even do? Not a whole lot in terms of damage, but yes, this definitely looks like a city, also judging by the fact that we don't have a marker for a city gate. Yeah, oh! Ah, ballywalk going underwater. Bloody well was. Well, I do like that ballywalks have pearls to them. Makes them more valuable than rats. So, we could head down this way onto Heretic's Horn and discover that settlement. But again, that's a distraction. And, well, Sheoth is right up there, and that's probably the palace. Crucible! Oh. Hello. You look like a god.
How may I
Dark
serve?
Seducer.
Mad God's blessings.
Are you upset? Oh, I can't. Oh. I can't even persuade you or make you feel better about me? Okay, let's take it from... Qa'Rajh is probably the information that we actually want. So let's start with New
The
Sheoth.
Maz can guard Crucible and New Sheoth. We ensure the Demented remain orderly and respectful of our Lord Qa'Rajh.
Okay. That did not tell me anything about the city. That only told me about your guard unit. Good for you. Shivering
The
Isles.
Shivering Isles are a reflection of our Lord Qa'Rajh. Divided, yet perfect.
Okay. That told me even less. Qa'Rajh.
Qa'Rajh is our Lord, ruler of the Shivering Isles. It is by his whim that the Maz can walk, and we serve our master to the death.
Good
Walk
for you.
with our Lord.
The teachings of the Manics or Demented are sermonized at the Sacellum, depending on which faction is currently in favor. Well, it's not the most liveliest of places, but I suppose we did enter from the Dementia side. Well, I hope that these guards aren't afraid of backstabbings, because they don't really have any armor there.
Mad God's blessings.
Okay, nothing
Walk
new.
with our Lord.
Sure. So it's a mixture of wood railings and mossy, wet stonework and water in unpleasant places. Well, at least it's not acid rain. Who lives here? Brithor. And here? Heroes Platonus. Oh. Sickly Beneath's tap house. That sounds... Yeah, that sounds like an inn. What have we back here? Wonder if they're... Oh, another guy. Well, apart from the moisture and masakas. Oh, hello. First actual person I've seen.
It's gone. All of it gone. Have you seen any of it? Any of my things? The others, they think I'm stealing, but I just want my things back. I hear that Qa'Rajh is fed up with Brythar's antics. He really wants something done about it.
That sounds like a small quest.
Qa'Rajh has a big problem with Brythar. I don't know exactly what the problem is, but it's safe to say Qa'Rajh is making a huge fuss over it. Qa'Rajh owns a magic shop in town called Qa'Rajh's Mysteries. If you want to know more, I'd suggest you ask him yourself.
Quest edit Brithor. Huh?
See you later.
Let's enter the tap house. It could be that we can pick up rumors and side quests at an inn. After all, this is an adventure game. So the chances are fairly good, I would say. Well, it's not bad. It's not bad. We could use a shining up or two, but oh well. Tap house and guest room. So you're sickly Bernice. Are there? No, there are no guests here. What is humble piece of paper? Why would I want to A? Why would I want to steal that? And B? Why is it lying out here? Okay. Well.
Yeah, sickly Bernice, proprietor. Don't get too close now. You might catch what I have.
Catch? What's the matter?
It seems I am dying. Yes, these may be my last days in the Shivering Isles. That is, unless someone like yourself could help me find the cure. But no one has taken me up on my offer, even with the promise of a reward. Oh, well, it's been a good life, I suppose.
Rumors
You should
first.
stop by the Museum of Oddities. I understand Una is always looking for more items to display.
Okay. Well, bottom.
Food
See we
helps
have.
keep you healthy. For most people, anyway. Doesn't seem to work for me.
Well, I think your definition of good food is slightly skewered. Sure.
Are you willing to help me?
Yes, I'll help you.
Thank you so much. There's only one place in all the Isles to get the cure for what I have. Knotty Bramble. I'll mark it on your map. There, on the lowest level of the place, is a pool containing the cure. Aqua Nostra. Legend has it that it bubbles up from around an old statue. Bring me back the remedy, and I will reward you well. Here, take this special flask to collect the Aqua Nostrum. Oh yes, it's the miracle remedy for any disease. I was told about this wonderful solution by a recent patron of my establishment. He said if I let him stay for free, he'd tell me how to cure my sickness. How fortuitous. Apparently it only exists at the bottom of Knotty Bramble. Oh, well. So close, yet so far.
I have a feeling that Knotty Bramble, judging by its name, is a place where you'd find a lot of gnarl. Well, we got a side quest. I am fairly certain that someone pulled a fast one on her, and it's not so much a cure as it is a deadly poison that will end her life, thus curing her of her illness, but also ending her life. Well, we shall see. Okay, so that wasn't really all that great in terms of side quests and all. Why am I sneaking? I don't need to be sneaking. Hello, orc.
You're a cat. Get away from me. Kill the cat. Good dog. Don't bother using a frost spell on a shambles.
I was
Take
going
care.
to. Yep. Who lives here? Maureen. I'd better not be entering people's houses at random, at least not without Ready?
Mazkin!
Stay away.
Atar Mazkin! For the mad god!
Do I have my Ring of Retribution on? Beguiling Dark Arrow. Well, it's way too heavy, and its damage is not that great. Well,
Mad god's blessings.
ah,
Walk with our Lord.
things found. That sounds like a general store. Which would be most fortuitous, as I have picked up some random loot. I also picked up some madness ore, which is currently weighing me down, but, well, I did not expect to get attacked by a dog. At least not in the city. Not unprovoked. Oh.
So much to gather, so little time. Perhaps you can help. You might help against the coming storm.
The coming
It's coming.
storm?
I think I'm the only one who sees it, though, and I'm going to be ready. Oh, yes, I'll be ready.
Ready?
That's right. I've been stockpiling supplies, things I'll need to ride it out, or survive when they come for me.
Supplies.
I've been gathering things for quite a while, but there are still a few I'm missing. Perhaps you'd bring them to me. I still need the Amulet of Disintegration, the Ring of Desiccation, and, of course, the Calming Pants. Must have the Calming Pants. Bring these to me, and I will reward you well. Ajazda has many, many things.
Okay. Interesting.
Something
Oh.
big is coming. The end of it all. And I'm going to be ready.
Okay. Barta.
The world could come crashing down around us any day now. Never know what might save your hide, so I've got a bit of everything.
Well, that is at least a smart way of looking at it. Even if you are, I don't need that.
That seems
Ah, I forgot to barter.
fair to me. A fair buy. I can accept that. That's a fair deal. I can. That seems you got a good deal there. A fair bargain. That seems fair to me. That seems fair to me.
Not gonna sell this. Definitely not gonna sell this because I was literally told that. Why am I still carrying this?
If the world hasn't ended, I'll see you.
Well, let's see what kind of. Oh, what is the Milka? Any other quest markers? Oh yes, Naughty Bramble, but that's down here. Well, actually pretty close. Well, yeah, but the southern half of New Sheoth is named Crucible. It embodies Dementia, and I didn't read the rest. Okay.
Greetings.
Following.
I'll calicrack the find you. I will. You tear it at it.
The boots of the Crusader.
Why do you care about that?
Gal burst in it.
Your lips to his ears. You can
rumors.
stay at the choosy beggar in bliss, but I wouldn't.
I mean, you're in Crucibles.
I bet you don't like dogs. Hello.
It sounds like the Knights of the Nile are on a real crusade. They're
That's a weird walking cycle. So there's a fair amount of Errol's mysteries. Well, I do have a quest there. What else is here? Cutter's weapons. Museum of Oddities. We have side quests both places, I believe. The smith is likely interested in the ore, and the Oddity Museum, were by information told that that could be a point of interest. Hello.
How may I serve?
Palace grounds, so... Oh. Oh well. I didn't actually mean to go up here like this. I was more interested in exploring. What? Exploring and hurting my feetsies.
How may I serve?
So, 3 quests here, 3 houses. Let's take the one where we don't have a direct quest yet. At least I don't think we do. Oh! That's a very vibrant blue.
Yes?
Kind of pleasant, actually.
Is this your first time to the museum? Perhaps you would care for a tour. I am the curator of the Museum of Oddities, Una Armina. Have we met? You look familiar. Anyway, I'm always looking for new exhibits, so remember me when you come across anything odd.
Oh, well, museum
Would you
tour.
like a tour of the museum?
Yes, I'll take a
Wonderful.
tour.
Follow me and I'll show you around my little collection of oddities.
Okay.
Look closely and you'll see a tiny skull. These pygmies used to live in the Shivering Isles until they were all eaten by grummites, poor dears.
Well, that
Here's a
actually
real
explains
oddity
something.
for you. An arm of one of the gatekeepers. This one was killed by... Oh, I forget now. A lovely specimen in any case.
What's Oh, I don't want to steal it. It's way too heavy.
Up here is a little beauty.
Hello?
The Ring of Desiccation. Walk on water and breathe underwater at the same time. Odd, if you think about it for a minute.
Yes. Go and warn your dog.
Hello.
Don't waste your wonderful poisons on skinned hounds. They seem to like them.
They're amazing creatures, but hard to kill. Goodbye.
I found the Ring of Desiccation.
Look
I mean-
closely and you'll see a tiny skull. These pygmies used to live in the
Are you
Shivering.
giving...
Welcome.
Okay.
I'm
Oddities.
always looking for new oddities to add to my collection. Anything unusual, bizarre, strange, or disturbing, bring it to me. I do pay a nominal finder's fee, but of course the real reward is your contribution to posterity. Do you have anything that you'd like to contribute to the museum?
Not right
Don't
now.
be discouraged. Some people just have better luck than others in finding oddities.
There is a chance that two-headed
I'd buy
coin
weapons
was
at
one of them.
Cutters. She has a way with blades.
That makes sense with that name.
See you later.
Okay, so, well, I figured that was more of a, hey, if you find something weird, I will pay for it quest. And it was. Right. The Cutters. Into the door, please. Why is there... Ooh. Why is there blood in a smithy? And calipers and... Hello.
Call me Cutter. For a truly inspired blade, I can forge madness or... Here, hold on to this parchment. It lists what I need.
And your eyes are pretty, you know, weird. Rumors.
Common Treasures is full of junk. That's all Tilsa Arla collects.
Good to know. Magnasaur.
Spirits of ancient souls are trapped in the ore. Find it in old ruins. Also, Grummites are especially attracted to it. It's a supple and flexible ore, yet it holds a good edge. I can shape the sharpest of blades from it. I can also create magical items.
Good for you. Fourth weapon.
What do you wish?
Oh, Matrix.
Cutting
Okay.
a man apart, little by little. Such sticky, sweet victory.
Perfect Madness Longsword. Now let's see how good that thing really is.
See you later.
Ah, well, it's definitely heavy. I figured that much. Let's see. So the Daedric Longsword, my current weapon, has an attack rate of 17. The Perfect Madness Longsword has 16 and has charges. Ha! No! I'm gonna sell that to you. Barter.
Weapons and armor.
Gonna pump up the
Here,
value.
especially weapons. Sharp ones.
Good for you. the other way. Yeah, it weighs more than a Daedric sword. It deals less damage. Nope.
That's a fair deal.
That also indicates to me that the regular ones, as in the non-magical ones, are not worth my trouble. Still though, it's not just
What
armor. I assume that these are all heavy pieces. Those I have no interest.
What?
Magic. Actually, let's see what magic items were about.
Tradition dictates before each master smith dies, she hides these magical molds, and over time they soak in magical. Bring me a matrix and enough ore, and I.
Ah, so that's the Antipodian hammer. Well,
What?
I did see something in here. Arrows.
These arrows.
Okay, let's take a look at those. Perfect madness arrows. Heavy, but the high damage. So for how many ore?
What?
So for one piece that weighs 2, you get 25 arrows. Sure. It's a significant decrease in carry weights, and that's really what I'm looking for here. The other weapons, not so much.
Bye.
I don't even think they count as being magical in themselves, so... Is that the back of this armor? Well, at least that's something. Normally you see armor sets all facing the same way. In theory, they could be all but frontal plates, nothing in the back. Kind of like those Dark Seducer guards, actually. Right, Errol, let's see what you have in store for us before we head to Qa'Rajh and hear him babble on about how cheese is going bad and yelling at our faces. Yep. Okay. Is this also a shop? Does it look like a shop? Oh yes! It was a magic shop, I believe. What have we in there? Hello.
Firm arms, a strong back. Yes, you'll do nicely. It's a shame. Time will ravage you, destroy you, wither you. But there are alternatives. Time need not slow you. Tell me, have you ever considered placing yourself on display?
On display?
Oh, yes. You see, I am a student of chronomancy, the magic of time alteration. Using magicka, I will slow your heart rate, your breathing, your movement, and your thoughts until they may as well not be functioning at all. You will be perfectly preserved, taken out of time, beautiful forever. I will display you with the rest in my collection.
No thank you.
What a pity. Well then, what is it that I can do for you? And be quick about it. Every second that passes brings us closer to our graves.
Couldn't you just display yourself, really? Buy a spell, yes. Okay. Rejuvenate. That's pretty good. Restore health and fatigue. I mean, it's kind of the same as Remedy. It's a weaker version. Salve. And an even weaker version. Summon decrepit shambles. Yep. So I can summon one of those hungers. I have not met a shambles yet. Don't know what it looks like. Snow flare. That's cheap enough and interesting enough to be hailfire. Ah, so they are all like that. Ooh, interesting. Oh well. Might as well. I mean, after all, it's a one-time purchase. It doesn't hurt having more spells. On touch. So I can't use that one. Yeah. Let's not go for any touch spells of others. Glimpse of Death. No, I don't. Ah, sure, why not? It's not really that much. I'm not likely going to use it anyway, so, Barter, what do you have? Aster Bloom Core, so that's what is in that display case. Alright. Critical Thought. A lot of people seem to have that on them. Now, I'm not gonna say anything about what that means, but, well... What was that? Did the sound wave just buzz off in a little? Ah, well. It seems the recording is still fine, so take it from there. Persuasion, yes. Don't like boasting, not a lot of people do. You like that, eh? Okay.
Good one.
And jokes.
Don't make... I'm not buying that one.
I will make you laugh if I so goddamn feel like making
I doubt
you
you really
laugh.
mean that. That's pretty... I'm... Whatever you want. Sure. Don't... I'm not... Yes, yes. Whatever you say. Yes. Good one. Blah. That's a bit excessive, don't you think? Yeah. You're... I'm not... No more. You're frightening me.
Really?
Not
You're
bad.
scared of jokes?
You're pathetic. I'm not... No more.
Ooh, we can
You're
get this one
frightening
up
me.
high.
Blah.
Yes.
Sure, that's cute.
Rumors.
You can find some good deals at Things Found. Ajazda has an interesting collection.
Well, already been there. Way ahead of you. Brithor.
That lout? Yes, he's a thorn in my side that never seems to go away. I'd have his heart on a plate, if I could. I wish he'd simply disappear from the streets of New Sheoth forever. Oh, look! Just talking about it has given me another grey hair.
Why do you hate him so much?
For one thing, he's a thief. But what irks me the most is that he's a bad thief. Between my shop and a few others in Crucible, he's been caught stealing maybe a dozen times last month. Who has time for this sort of thing? I mean, at this rate, I'll grow old and die before he's out of our hair. I'll tell you what I tell anyone else who asks. Get rid of him for me and I'll make it worth your while. Do hurry. Time's wasting.
Okay.
Please, come back soon. No telling what oddities I may have for you.
It's good to know that jail time isn't really a thing here. Instead, sent to a dungeon where you just have to survive. I believe I have some skill in that regard. Right. So that's Brithor down at the end of the street. Oh, hello, have I met you? Loros.
Want to buy a stick? I got a fresh one right here. No? Then what can I do for you?
Rumors? No.
The young folk just don't appreciate a good stick anymore.
I suppose not. So that's into Bliss. Looks like someone punched this guy pretty hard in the face while he was yawning and like, "Arrgh, my face!" Cecilum Ardensul. Probably not what we need right now. So let's go and have Qa'Rajh talk our ear off about
Hey, you.
everything and nothing.
Yeah, you.
I have a proposition for you. Best not to talk about it here. Meet me at the sewer grate northeast of the Sheoth statue. Come after dark. Come alone.
Okie dokie, can do. Palace grounds. Sheoth has a dedicated apprentice whose followers include both dangerous psychotics and brilliant artists. His divided personality is reflected in the land itself. Oh. Well, the crystals, obelisks, or whatever they are here too. Is that camp up here, or is... No, it's just close to the walls. Okay, well... Are there no guards in here? That seems like a breach in security. Ooh, those are pretty. What are you? Not a... Yeah. New Sheoth Palace. Oh. What are you?
Speak, citizen.
Golden Seat.
Speak quickly.
New Sheoth.
New Sheoth is the capital of the Shivering Isles. We Oriole guard Bliss, the manic district of the city.
The Shivering Isles.
The domain of the Prince of Madness, Qa'Rajh. We Oriole are tasked with defending this realm against the lesser beings that would destroy it.
Sheoth.
Qa'Rajh rules the Shivering Isles. We, the Oriole, are his favored soldiers, the most perfect expression of his might.
And I can't persuade those either. Well, at least they don't seem to be up in arms against one another, so there's that. The palace of the mad god himself. Well, at least he's fairly easy to spot, so that's not a problem. Ha! Hello, Haskell.
Yes, is there something you require?
No!
I live to serve.
A new arrival! Shame about my gatekeeper. I'm so happy I could just tear out your intestines and strangle you with them. I suppose an introduction is in order. I'm Qa'Rajh, Prince of Madness, and other things. I'm not talking about them. You've probably figured that out by now. Let's hope so, or we're in real trouble. And out come the intestines, and I skip rope with them. But perhaps now's not the time. You've made it this far, farther than anyone else. Well done. Take this trinket of mine. Perhaps it will serve you well, or look lovely on your corpse.
Charity of Madness. Okay, what do you want?
I've been waiting for you. For someone like you, or someone other than you for some time. I need a champion, and you've got the job! Time to save the realm, rescue the damsel, slay the beast, or die trying. Your help is required. A change is coming. Everything changes, even Daedric princes, especially Daedric princes.
Changes?
Daedra are the embodiment of change, change and permanency. I'm no different, except in the ways that I am. The Grey March is coming, and you're going to stop it.
Grey March.
The details aren't important, at least not right now. Eternity is on a rather tight deadline. We'll get back to that later.
What now?
Now, you run an errand for me. An important one, of course. Anything I tell you to do is important. My realm, my rules. You're going to Zedilian, one of my favorite spots in the Isles. It's a little place I used to take care of unwanted visitors. And some are more unwanted than others.
Why Civilian?
The gatekeeper takes care of most of the unwanted, but he's dead. We'll have to remedy that soon as well. Anyway, there are those that have other ways into my realm, and they're on the move. We don't want them here. Trust me. So, you're going to get Zedilian up and running. Here's a little book to tell you how. And the Attenuator of Judgment. You'll need that too. Of course, you can always get more details from Haskell. He's a detail-oriented type of person. A big help. And a snappy dresser. Now, get going, before I change my mind. Or my mind changes me.
Well, that seems fairly...
You can
Okay.
run along, Scoot.
The Mad God has given you a task. Surely someone of your copious talent should be able to handle it.
Civilian.
Yes, quite an amazing place, really. Wonderful for relieving one's tension as you watch those troublesome adventurers suffer. No offense. I'd say your next move is to head to Zedilian and get it reactivated.
Really?
My work is never
Oh.
done.
Oh, so you are
The
actually
Mad God
my...
has given...
Okay, reactivated.
Yes? Ah, silly me. The book has no pictures. Can't really expect you to read that now, can I? To reactivate Zedilian for my lord's pleasure, you'll need to find 3 focus crystals and return them to their resting place. Each crystal has a matching receptacle called a judgment nexus. Even you can't miss them. Without the crystals in place, the resonator of judgment, Zedilian's power source, cannot be restored.
Ah.
Enlightening as always.
See, there was the information that we needed. Right. That fit pretty well with the 1 hour. So, let's see where it is we have to go before we start going. And before we start talking about where to go. So, it is not... Ooh, now that's a convenient little detour. So, we could head through the marshlands across these peninsulas and just get there down right. But, well, look-a-dee-doo, we have a quest to do. Right there. So, if we swing by the old road once more, stop by at Nutty Bramble first. Yes. Yes, I think that will absolutely do. And meanwhile, I will look up a couple of things. How the madness weapons compares in terms of Daedric. Like, is the stuff magical? Because if it's not counting as magical, I think I'd prefer my regular getup. The armor, of course, is heavy, so we're not going to do anything with that. So, we have not been given quest markers, apart from Milchar. We haven't really gained any knowledge of places to go for oddities. So the oddities are probably in various locations, but those are more the things for things found. Well, I will meet you at the crossroad between the low and the pinnacle roads in the next one. So until then, take care and don't let the madness get you.